Hello everyone, JayPower here and welcome to another first-person FOD. This time it is going to be a CVP Protoss against Zerg on the map Ohana, and this time it will be more Phoenix, ranged Phoenix against Infestors in the mid game and late game against Zerg. I know I haven't been making videos in a while. I made a update status or something on YouTube saying I would after my exams on Friday, but that didn't end up happening. I was a bit burnt out. I was very tired of my exams. I stayed up very late to study for them, etc. But right now they're over, and I'm back to making VODs every day, like I promised. I want to apologize in the first place for only doing PvP and PvCs. My PvT isn't honestly as interesting, I'd say, as my PvC and my my PvP not really. I just have a build I think is really good. But please let me know what other races you would like to see. I do play Zerg at a bit higher level than my Protoss. I also play not Terran not so often, but I can play Terran at low master level. Maybe if I practice a lot I might get mid or high master. So please let me know either in comments or just message me what else you would like to see. Of course, with Zerg being quite boring, honestly, lately with the Infestor, I of course try to do more interesting stuff. Maybe go back to Roach Hydra with drops or something. Just more interesting stuff, not just a lot of Infestors. You know, the things people have been complaining about, how the respective Zerg matchups are quite boring. So please let me know if you also want to see other races, or if you are just here to see Protoss games. Because I could do like a PvC and talk a bit what the Protoss should have done or could have done. So yeah, please let me know what else, what other content you would like to see, because right now it's been pretty one-sided what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of PvPs, a lot of PvCs. I think my PvCs are really interesting, but my PvPs are getting quite boring. So that's why I'm looking for feedback on how to improve the content on my YouTube channel. So right now we're in the PvC. As you can see, my opponent went for a drone scout. I saw with my probe on the watchtower, of course, that he went back, so I don't have to worry about drones coming back to scout or yeah, pretty much scout. There's not much else you can do, or proxy hatch or whatever. So no, he doesn't have any units on, well, apart from overlords on my side of the map. Getting my nexus and my expansion. What I also want to say, by the way, is right now I've been doing the 3-gate variation of the of my gateway expand into Phoenix, but from now on I will be going for a Stargate opening without the 3 gateways. I did a guide on that with Naniwa's PvC Stargate opening, gateway expand into Stargate. I will be doing those openings a bit more in the future, because I think I've had enough replays for the gateway expand, and since I'm trying to finish up my guide on it very soon, I'm trying to get some more variation on it. So I'm being a bit aggressive with the Stalker. I do see another queen popping out, so I know that it's most likely a macro build. That's most likely his third queen, maybe even his fourth if he has a second one popping out from the main as well. And it seems like he's killing the rocks and trying to put down creep tumors. So right away I'm feeling in a good position. Since I cancelled the spine, I'm going to try to do some aggression here with some salads, sending my Stalker home. I never recommend that to anyone, honestly, to put on pressure on your Zerg opponent when he's not going for a third base. But I'm deciding to do that here because it seemed like he was relying on the spine crawler for his defense with the queens, and I cancelled the spine. So that's why I put on some aggression. I'm cancelling some spines. I think this is really a bit of a mistake, maybe, to invest so much in this, since he probably has a lot of circlings popping out, and as you can see he has speed finished. So I do end up killing a spine, killing a queen, end up killing some links. So overall I guess it was a decent trade. I'm not too sure. So that was not bad, not too bad after all, but I still don't recommend doing the 3-gate aggression when your opponent is not going for a fast third base. So as you can see, I have my Phoenix out, chrono boosting that Stargate, already killing Overlords. If you have not watched my Nanios PVC opening, Gateway expand into Stargate, I normally say you should save your Phoenix until you have 4 and then go directly to your opponent's base. But since I'm going for the Fleet Beacon very fast, since this is a bit of an unorthodox build, and a lot of my success is due to my opponent not being completely sure what I'm doing, since it's quite uncommon ranged Phoenix. So that's why I clear the Overlords first, because I absolutely do not want to get scouted. And if you clear the Overlords around your bases, it's pretty much impossible to get scouted. So yeah, there's normally Overlord on Ohana behind your gases at your natural, and probably someone around the top side of your main base to send in to scout. So you probably are going to get 2 Overlords if you search for them almost all the time. Maybe a 3rd Overlord at your 3rd base, or at another location. But yeah, that's something to look for. So we have 4 Phoenix now. My opponent is trying to poke up, see what he can do. Of course, he has spores because he knows what I'm up to. But it's not too bad, because you can still do harassment, even though your opponent has spores up. So I do see the infestation pit. Not sure if you saw it, but I clicked on it, and it is an infestation pit. Being a bit sloppy with my Phoenix, taking already some health damage on them. I'm going to take a look at the 3rd. 3rd is late, as I see here. I do end up getting Queen here. A bit surprised his rocks are still up, and this is what I mean. Even with spores, there's always a hole. I don't think I've ever played a PVC where my opponent made 2 spores per base and he didn't take any damage. There's always holes you have to look for. It's like playing Mira in TVC. Of course, the opponent will know about it and will have turrets up, but there's always holes in your opponent's base where you can harass. So my chrono boost is getting a bit high. Chrono boosting my my upgrades a bit, getting some more gateways to expand, also getting cannons. Since I saw the infestation pit and burrow is very common with the infestors, you want to have some detection so they don't shark up your main base. So I'm getting some zealots here, and my plan here is to send them around and harass his 3rd base. I'm clearing the watchtower with the Phoenix. Now he does have a Phoenix at the... Oh, I have a bit of lag here, or is it my... it seems to be over. You did see my my zealot with the circling he had there, as you can see, playing that with the Phoenix too. I'm not too sure if he saw it, but I'm going to put on some pressure on my opponent. I know he's going for infestor circling, not roach heavy, so we have to see how greedy he gets with his infestors. Maybe he just makes only infestors and doesn't make any roaches, and tries to defend with that. But as you can see, his first infestors are popping out. He's trying to do some fungals on them, but it doesn't seem enough. I clear some infestors, and I have still some infestors left, trying to get that one, but it isn't quite working. So I think overall this has done pretty well. I cleared up a lot of links, I killed some infestors, I wasted energy on the infestors, which is very important. Even if I didn't kill all the infestors, or a lot of the infestors, if I would have just cleared their energy, I think the harassment was worth it, because that's what you want to do. Right now, I know that all you can have is circlings. You cannot have more infestors, because I killed them, and even if I didn't kill them, his infestors would have been out of energy. So right now I'm feeling very comfortable to take my 3rd. Of course, it's very late, my 3rd. Most of that has to do with my rocks being down. As you can see, I cleared some circlings with my Phoenix, which I don't recommend doing really. It's kind of a waste, and if they would go for like a roach follow-up or like a lot of infestors, your Phoenix are worthless. That's also the way you can hold a Ling Hydra or Roach Hydra all in, by not spending too much energy on your Phoenix at your opponent's base, but rather saving them for when the all-in comes. So it's risky to spend all your energy of your infestors on circlings. You really want to have energy on them left, and not just spend them on worthless things. As you can see, he's making some roaches now. If he would push with like I guess 20 roaches or something, it might get a bit difficult to hold off because my Phoenix are low on energy. So I'm keeping my Phoenix around this base. As you can see, I have a nice arc of my Phoenix, so you can see when he's moving out, trying to keep them spread out a bit more. Getting some upgrades as well. I have my fleet beacon now and getting my robotics because I saw his roaches, and as you can see, he moves out and I pick up the roaches. That's what happens if you don't have anti-air support as Zerg, Hydras or Queens even, or Infestors. I can just pick off the roaches. Now he's trying to go around here, but as you can see, once he moves out, I can just follow his roaches, not doing a great job microing my Phoenix here, and just pick off the roaches, so there's only Zerglings left. And with the plus one, I think they're +2 now, my zealots, you can just clear the Zerglings. As you can see now, I think he moved out with about 8 roaches or something, and they all died because of my Phoenix. As you can see, there's some bird infestors here, spitting down some infested terns, and that's the reason why you want detection. I should have had the cannon a bit more out so I can spot for that. He's trying to do a run by in the meantime. I cleared up a good bit of infestors, so I know that my Nexus isn't in a threat of dying, and I don't have to deal with those. My cannons cleared those out, so pretty well defended by me. Not a lot of holes in my defense here. Even got to clear up the links in my main, not losing my immortal. Of course, Zergling's pretty good against immortals, so I'm feeling very comfortable. He spent a lot of energy. He even lost a lot of infestors when he did the infestor spam. So I'm feeling very comfortable, getting my upgrades +3. I really should scout a bit more, because I saw his infestor count was low. He didn't make a lot of roaches, so there's a lot of gas that he has that's unspent. Well, probably not unspent, but just spent into things that I don't know that it's spent on. So yeah, you always have to assume your opponent has all his gases. That's quite standard for the Zerg. I see he doesn't have a third base, so right now I'm a bit worried about very heavy mid-game, which are heavy on infestors, heavy on hydras, anything mid-game Zerg, as you can see, clearing all the roaches. So I'm getting the mothership, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of corruptors, a lot of infestors. That's heavy mid-game Zerg. A lot of gas is spent into that, and it's probably heading up towards Brood Lords with this. So I do end up losing pretty much all of my Phoenix. I have 2 left, very low on health. But in the same time, he only has Zerglings and Infestors without energy and Corruptors. So I'm very comfortable taking another base, because there's no real way he can attack me. Maybe he has like a Greater Spire done now, and he's already warping in Brood Lords, but with the amount of Corruptors he has, and the Infestors, I think he had about 8 Infestors, and I killed myself about 4. He basically cannot have, excuse me, he cannot have Brood Lords out that fast. So as you can see, I threw down 2 more Stargates, which puts me up to 3 in total. As you can see, there's some Phoenix here. I clicked on them. I'm not sure what their upgrades were. I can't remember, but I'm most likely ahead in upgrades, because that's really something you want to pay attention to. You want to have your +2 started with when your fleet being started. As you can see here, he's trying to push with his main ground army, but it's just Zerglings. He spent all his gas into other things, so you cannot really attack me. So my mothership is about to complete. Even though you're not going for an Archon toilet, I think the mothership is still a really strong unit. A bit of lag there. It's really still a really strong unit. Of course, it cloaks. It takes up a lot of shots of the Corruptors, honestly. Maybe not for its cost, but definitely for its supply. I'm pretty sure mothership is 8 supply. Not 100% sure, but I think it is. So if you have 8 supply in a unit that has like 800 health, I want to say, I'm not sure. It takes up a lot of damage, and it will let your Phoenix stay alive a lot longer. So I'm pushing out here, throwing out a lot of infested terns, trying to lift up some of his infestors. He spent all his energy on infested terns, so he doesn't really have a lot of fungus left. I'm trying to sort of kite against the Corruptors, because of course I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight my Corruptors with my Phoenix. So I think I had to wait for my mothership here. My ground army wasn't as strong, I didn't really have a lot of AoE, and I just attacked into his infested turns. I should have just picked off the infestors with my Phoenix and just retreated with my main army. So I was trying to get my mothership with his corruptors, which isn't really working out. I think that was +1 armor on my air units that I just upgraded at my cybercore. I think I already have +3 attack done. So that's the advantage of getting the quick, not quick cybercore, but just getting quick fleet beacon. You can upgrade your air units, and there's another Phoenix Toon trying to fungal my, another infestor trying to fungal my Phoenix. But what I was saying, with the fast fleet beacon, you get your air upgrades a lot faster than the Zerg can. I'm a bit out of position here. My ground army is just chilling at the watchtower while I should have been defending my fort base. So that was a bit sloppy of me, losing, yeah, it seems like I will end up losing my fort base. And now he's getting actually some of my immortals, which is a pretty big mistake on my part. I'm getting then a bit cornered here. It ends up killing 3 immortals, so that was pretty bad on my part. Should have kept those alive. But overall, not too, well, obviously big deal, but not too big of a deal. I'm setting a silent there to check for his other base. My Phoenix Hound is back up to normal, I'd say. I'm getting some more units. So right now I have a lot of zealots. I really should have added some archons, but I'm just adding in some stalkers. I didn't seem like he's making a lot of infestors or circling, so I didn't feel it was needed to get archons. And as you can see, there's a big swell of infested turns being spit out. With that, I'm just feeling comfortable that he's not going to fungal my units. I see he doesn't really have an overseer here, so I'm using my mothership to cloak my ground units. And as you can see, he's trying to attack with the corruptors, but my Phoenix count is too high. I have way better upgrades than him, because Zergs don't really make a spire in the early game, so they are always behind in upgrades. It would be really weird for them to get like a spire at 10 minutes to just start upgrading, but that's why Phoenix can beat corruptors in a late game when there's no infestors in the play, because they have to use the infestors on your ground army, but also they want to fungal your Phoenix, because their corruptors will die one-on-one. So yeah, that's pretty much game. I did end up killing his fort. His infestors are out of energy. I have my mothership. He cannot really kill it because I have the air control. So he's trying to spit down some infested turns, but I can just clear them up with my Phoenix. So yeah, that's pretty much game. I hope you enjoyed this VOD. Like I said, I will be doing some more VODs on PVC, trying to do other openings rather than the 3-gate always. I think I've uploaded quite some games on that. So I hope you stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, do that already. For now, I will be uploading first-person VOD. My next exams actually will be next year, somewhere in January, I think. So there's there's quite some time that I have left before I'm busy again. And don't forget to leave in the comments or send me a message what you would like to see me upload as first-person VOD or other content. Of course, I'm still working on the PVC Phoenix guide, and I will be uploading that. I keep saying within a week, but I've been busy last week with my exams, so I really try to make it this week. There's still a lot of games I want to play, experiment with. Maybe I'll just post it as a sort of discussion topic, where I have a lot of examples and my take on it, and people can argue with it, have a discussion with it. So hopefully you will stay tuned for that. What else was I going to say? I think that was pretty much it. So subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.